Hey guys, it's Future Me. A little editor's note before I actually get started with the interesting part of the video. There are a few fights in this video that I talk about, and I wanted to get video clips of them so that way I could just voice over them and it would be a little more interesting. Problem is I couldn't get any of the fights downloaded, probably for copyright reasons, so I won't be displaying the fights in the videos, I'll just be using pictures. So I'm sorry about that, but I will leave links to all the fights. That way you can watch them back if you're really curious. And yeah, anyway, let's just move on to the actual video. Hey guys, it's me. Since you clicked on this video, you're probably wondering, how do I make the best Battlebot ever, win that giant nut, and be put into the Robot Combat Hall of Fame? Or you just want to make a fun Battlebot? Either way, I'm Callum from CR Inventions, and today I will be telling you guys how to make the best Battlebot possible by mentioning the 5 biggest traits and best qualities of a Battlebot. And that's coming up. In this list, we're going to be going over the 5 most important traits as mentioned earlier to make a great Battlebot, and we're going to go in order from most important to least important. And since there's 5 of them and I need to get this video out pretty soon, we're going to go over the first 3 today, the next 2 in the next video, and in part 2 I'll also design the best Battlebot possible and maybe even the worst. So since we're starting our list, we're going to start with mobility, then weapon, and then armor, and that's what's in this video. And the next video we have self-riding, mini-bots, and the design that I mentioned earlier. So to start off, since it's the most important, mobility. Mobility is the most important part of winning a robot fight, because if you stop moving, you lose within 10 seconds of not moving. And of course, you don't want to lose, right? So you gotta make sure you can move. The best way to go is wheels, obviously. I've seen one robot use legs before. They were kind of awful. They fell over a lot, they got knocked over. They couldn't really do anything. They could get up, but then they were super slow and got knocked over again. So, first of all, be sure to use wheels, not legs. Legs are dumb in BattleBots. Legs are cool with other robots, but not in this case. You just want to destroy, you don't care about how cool it is. And of course, the second thing is you want to protect the thing that makes your robot move, aka your wheels. See, even just a sheet of metal protecting the outside of your wheels would do quite a lot for you. You need to be able to protect your wheels, and you need to use wheels, and that's what you need to learn from this point. The next thing on our list, weapon, is the fun part. This is the part that shreds everything else and helps you win fights by KO, or just by getting them out of bounds, or outlasting. Either way, weapons are key to winning. So the most common weapons include vertical or horizontal spinner, saw blade, flipper / lifter, or just a pusher, full body spinner, drum spinners, hammers, and fire. Fire is pretty common because it looks cool. That's about it. So I've seen more weapons than that, including a cannon on Double Jeopardy, if you've heard of that robot. They were on TV once this season in BattleBots 2018. And the cannon was kind of useless, but enough about that. The worst weapons you could have would probably be your full body spinner and fire. Full body spinners, if they hit, say, a wall too hard, they could burn out their own motor and stop moving completely. Captain Shredderator has been victim of that 3 times this season now. And fire, the other one, it's not necessarily bad, but it just doesn't really do a lot. So don't put on fire on your bot. It also probably gives you a slightly higher chance to burn your robot since you're using gasoline to light your fire. The weapons that I recommend though would be either a vertical horizontal spinner, drum spinner, or a flipper. Either one of those works. You can also have a pusher or lifter. Either one works. These are the most effective weapons in the game by far. As you know, if you're a hardcore BattleBots watcher, and you don't even have to be hardcore, you can just see the highlights on YouTube. Tombstone, the vertical spinner, destroys everything. Ice Wave destroys everything. Bronco flips things out of the arena constantly. One of the best drum spinners I know is on Yeti. He's not a super defensive bot, but his drum spinner devastates, and somehow his bot also just lives on through the whole fight. Either way, drum spinners, horizontal and vertical spinners, pushers, lifters, best weapons. Do not use a full body spinner or fire. And the last point that we're going to go over for this video is armor. Armor protects all the inner workings of your robot. And if your armor goes loose and bot gets the inside of your bot, you're done, because it'll destroy your battery, it'll destroy your drive chain, it'll destroy your engine. Everything will be gone. You don't want your armor to be bad, especially if you're going against Tombstone. One robot comes to mind, and that's Radioactive. He had plastic armor. That's something you shouldn't do. Don't use plastic armor. Always use metal armor. I'm just saying. Also, the best place to put your armor on the sides and the back. You can put some on top if you're facing a hammer, like the two I mentioned earlier, Beta and Blacksmith. But most of the time I would recommend putting your main armor on the sides and the back where you're most vulnerable. The front, you can put some armor, say if you're a pusher or if you have something that's supposed to scoop under and pick them up. But usually your weapon can kind of cover that space, like on Tombstone. He doesn't protect his wheels. Disappointing. But it doesn't matter because he has his front spinner that protects his entire body, really. Either way, put your armor on the sides, back, top if you need it. Don't worry too much about the front because you do have a weight limit in this league. Well, this wraps it up for part 1. I'm sorry, I really wanted to put all the points and all the stuff into the one video. But 1, it would be a really long video, 2, it would take too long to edit, and 3, well then I have more videos. Also, if you want to learn more about the rules of BattleBots, limitations, etc., I'm going to leave a link to the official BattleBots website, and I'll probably leave a link to a website that displays strictly the rules. That way if you're just looking for that, you can find it. The links are in the description. Please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in part 2. And yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Maybe send it to a friend who hasn't seen BattleBots before. Build your own. Next video should be more interesting. I hope this one was a little more interesting than some of my past ones, because I know I've made some boring videos. And yeah, that'll wrap it up. I'll see you guys in the next video.